Hello guys, welcome back to Tangled Roots. We're back. I hope you guys missed us. We've been in absentia for quite some weeks, yeah? But we're back. This is Tangled Roots, where real talk and real stories collide. So if you are watching us for the first time, please feel free, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our TikTok, our Facebook, and our Instagram as well, yeah? So we're working on our Spotify as well, and let's not forget about the Patrons group. So we have a patrons group where it's a whole community. In short, it's a WhatsApp group where guys, you're missing out if you're not in this group. It's fun, yeah? So we share anonymous stories. That's where we get your feedback, your contributions, and everything. So the number is on the description on how you can reach us and how you can be part and parcel. So all you just need is 100 kwacha monthly subscription and you'll be in for an amazing adventure, yeah? So today with us, I'm sure you're wondering, like, oh, okay, like why is he doing the introduction and not Teresa? Today, unfortunately, you won't be seeing Teresa for this episode. Yeah. But I'm with someone. I'll introduce them. So we're shooting from Best Western as usual. Best Western is an hotel, 5-star hotel, where you can book your weddings, different events. There's a gym, there's swimming, and there's an amazing bar. Yeah. So Best Western is located in Great East, just opposite Zesco head offices, or next to Mama's Care Hospital. Yeah. So without wasting much of the time, today we are joined by a beautiful lady, of course, no doubt. And then we will talk about, this episode is actually talking about something that's, how can I put it? I can say sensitive a bit, emotional, but, it's something that is needed to be talked about. So today we're talking all related with red flags and how you can tell if someone is a narcissist. Yeah. So with us to help us navigate this amazing journey, amazing story is a lady called Gracious. Gracious, welcome to Tangled Roots podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today we're just the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
Just the two of us. I'm sure there'll be a point where it will get awkward, but we're in for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just feel free. I like the fact that we will both use 80% of Bemba. And 20% of Ingwa English. Yeah, because since we're just the two of us, we're avoided getting tired. Me, I get tired. Mm-hmm. English is yo. So if I go home and sleep, I'll wake up tomorrow. So feel free. Your story is very amazing. It's a story that will encourage someone out there. It's a story that will teach many. And, hopefully people will learn from it and avoid certain things that we're going to talk about. So to begin with, I wanted to put up the definition of who's a narcissist, but then we'll talk about it. So the first question I'll ask is, who is Gracious?
Well, Gracious is just a simple girl that's very happy, kind. I'm a mom, I'm a sister, and I'm a daughter. And I'm a firstborn in a family of 3. We are 2 girls and 1 boy. Yeah.
You're a mom?
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old son.
Wow. 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, in simple terms, that's Gracious. I mean, yeah.
I almost said that you don't look like the type that's like is a mom, but then there's no such thing, yeah. 4. Mark Shy.
Yeah. He will be 5 this year.
Oh, it's a boy.
It's a boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a mom boy.
Okay. So at least we've known a bit. In fact, before we dive in, I have a quick game.
Okay.
So this game, it's 5 quick questions. So I'll ask you, and then you can just answer anything that pops up, anything that you think of, yeah?
Okay.
So the first question is, Love or peace?
Peace.
Okay. Marriage or personal growth?
Personal growth.
Yo. For real.
For real.
Okay. Third question. What's one word that describes your younger self in love?
Naive.
Naive.
Mhm.
You are naive in love.
Mhm.
Fourth question. Red flags or second chances?
Second chances.
Okay. Lastly, healing alone or healing with someone?
Living with someone.
Or I meant like healing. Healing alone
Oh.
or healing with someone?
Healing with someone.
Oh, okay. So take us back. At least we've known a bit about you so far. But take us back. How did your love life begin?
Well, my love life began in 2019 when I met my baby daddy. He was my first boyfriend. Yeah, everything was going well. I mean, we were young, we were excited, and everything was well. So, everything changed after I got pregnant for my boy. He didn't want to settle. He wanted to play around, and I was ready to settle down. You know, when a woman reaches that stage,
Yeah.
we just want to settle down, but he wasn't looking forward to doing that. So, fast forward, my baby was born in 2024. Things just got worse with my baby daddy, and we broke up. So then my prayer was to find somebody that's gonna love me and somebody that's willing to settle down. And there came my ex-husband.
Okay.
Yeah. So I met my ex-husband on a dating site. He's American and white. So we were talking for a couple of months before we really got serious. So we started talking and he seemed
But the gent is based within the country.
Pardon?
Like he's based in.
He's now in the country,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So we started talking. Everything was going well till we got to know each other and we were interested in each other. We would talk every day, and he was looking for the same things that I was looking for. He seemed very nice, and he had the qualities of a gentleman of how he treated me. Yeah. Before we even met, he rented me an apartment in Ibex.
Wow.
He bought me a car and he used to send me money. That's before meeting. Yeah.
Before.
Before we even met.
Ish,
Nah.
gents, we love, eh? We love.
That's before we even met. This man, he showed me the kind of love that I never received from
You were
anyone.
like, this is the love.
I was like, this
Newspaper.
is love. Because
Handbrake.
for my ex, I mean, yeah, he would give me stuff, but he never showed me love. Like, I loved you more than he loved me. But then there comes this guy that loves me more than I loved him. But yeah, I prayed every day. I was like, God, I just want a man that's gonna love me, somebody that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. And I thought God answered my prayer. But once you let your voice out, the devil hears, and the devil might deceive you. The devil might bring somebody, and you think God has answered your prayer. I guess that's what happened to me. So this guy comes, very good guy. Yeah, he did all those things for me. Give me money without asking. Yeah, what didn't I have? I had everything. Everything. That's before meeting him. And then now he decided to come see me 6 months after talking on the same dating site. He decided to come. He actually wanted me to follow him there, but I decided to just bring him here. I told him to come here. So he agreed. He came here and we met. The first few weeks were very good. Yeah, we got to know each other. And he looked the way he looked and the way I expected him. Yeah, he was a very good man. He was very good.
To the jackpot.
Jackpot. Yeah. So the problem is that after we met, we got married after a month. Yeah.
So like within this space of time, like what made you feel like he's the one?
The way he treated me,
Princess treatment.
person's treatment. I mean, whatever I asked, he would give me. I felt love. He would call me every day, tell me how much he loved me. I just needed assurance, and he gave that to me. Yeah, he was everything to me, and I was so loyal to him. I loved him too. I mean, if a man can trust you from a distance, what more in person? Yeah.
So,
So
Gracious, sorry to interrupt you. I want to find out what what is the definition of love according to you?
I think love to me is knowledge. Yeah, you love what you know, and then you love you love what you exactly what you know. So my definition of love is time and getting to know the person. Maybe that's where you get to love. Like is a choice. Love is it's like a command. God told us to love everybody. So you choose who to like, but you love everybody. And then you can't just love a random person. You need to know that person before you love them. So I think love is knowledge. Yeah, that's my definition of love. So I loved that person because I got to know him and I made up my mind to say, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with because he's everything I prayed for. And I feel like God has really, really answered my prayers. So he decided to come. And then after a month, the day he came, I went to pick him up at the airport. And when we got to the house, he engaged me. He gave me an engagement ring, and it was so beautiful. I loved it. And after that, a month later, a week later, I told my mom about this man. My family is very supportive. My family supports everything I do. So whether it's wrong or right, they will tell me if it's wrong or right, but they'll still give me a go ahead because they'll know I'll do it
Oh, okay.
either way, yeah. So I told mom about this man. She was a little bit skeptical because she was like, you just came out of a very long-term relationship and then you want to get married to somebody you barely know. And I was like, you know what? I just love him. Look at the things he's been doing for me. I think this is the one. I really just want to settle down. And then mom was like, you know what? If you break up, I'll be here. Yeah. So mom met the man and surprisingly didn't pay lobola. Yeah. He said it's illegal in their country, blah blah blah. Yeah, mom respected that. Mom really didn't want me to get married to him because he didn't want to respect our tradition. But me being me,
Yeah.
and yeah, she was like, you know what? Do what you want to do. Leave you guys to
To
do
hell
it.
with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so she let me deal with it. So we went to Civic Center a month later in October because he came September. October we got married and he left. He went back to America because his visa his days were almost done. So he went back and came back in November. Now that's when things took another turn.
Okay, so before you dive in that part, this story is really interesting. So, what were your dreams of like marriage?
Well, my dreams of marriage is they were not perfect. I mean, I never dreamt of a perfect marriage because where there are two imperfect people, of course, there's going to be chaos. I just dreamt of somebody that would understand me and I would equally understand the person and maybe just know how to get along as days go by. And the most importantly, love each other, respect each other, and respect each other's dreams, values, and goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
cool.
that was my picture of marriage. Yeah.
Cool. So you can carry on.
After he left, went back to America, came back in November month end, went to pick him up at the airport. He came back, then the latest iPhone was the 15 Pro Max. He brought me that phone because I was using an iPhone X. So he brought me a 15 Pro Max. And when he bought me that phone, I decided to give the small one to my young sister.
Yeah.
So my young sister, not knowing how to use an iPhone, she continued using my Apple ID.
Yes, your eye.
Yeah. So when she was using my Apple account, I don't know. I still don't know how to use Snapchat. I still don't know. I only take pictures.
Pictures, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to communicate with people on Snapchat. But you know, these girls nowadays, they know every app out there. I didn't know it was more like a communication app.
Yeah, you can even make money from it. You know that?
I never knew.
Yeah, you can.
I never knew. So
It's not like I use it.
Okay.
But like I have knowledge about it.
So I downloaded Snapchat on my phone as well because I wanted to take nice pictures on my phone as well. So my young sister uses my Snapchat to communicate with boys.
Yeah.
So messages were coming to my phone as well. So I'm in the shower. He gets my phone and starts going through the conversations.
Yo.
Everything was okay before this because this is where everything started. So he starts going through my Snapchat and he finds conversations. Before I even finish showering, he calls me out. I was like, what's wrong? Because he was very loud and upset. So I was worried. I thought something happened. So I left the shower. I was like, what's going on? And then he tell me who Thomas is. That was the name of whoever that person was. I'm like, Thomas, from where? He's like, this person is texting you on Snapchat. He's calling you babe. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what do you mean you don't know? This is your phone. I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, show me. And then he shows me a Snapchat message. I'm like, I swear I have no idea what this is. What did he do? He threw my phone out the window.
Jesus.
I went to the bedroom, at my young sister's bedroom. I explained to her because he was talking. You know, he was very loud. I'm a very quiet person. I don't talk much. So he was talking, screaming, nagging and all that. I left the room. I was like, you know what? You're accusing me right now of something that I don't even know. Please let me breathe. I went to my sister's room and I asked her who the person was. I actually told her the story. And then she's like, Thomas, that's my boyfriend. How come the messages are popping on your phone? I'm like, are you using my Apple account? She's like, what's that? And then I checked and then I saw everything. And then I showed him. I was like, this is actually what's happening. It's my young sister that's using my account. Then it's like, no, when you went into the room, you actually put your account on her phone to hide your mistakes. I just had it. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. So I apologized for the sake of peace. I explained everything. Though he didn't buy it, he thought I was just lying and I was covering everything up. That passed. Days later, he made me. I had a salon. He made me stop work. He didn't want me to go anywhere. He didn't want me to do anything. He told me that he's gonna take care of me. Yeah. First signs of a narcissist.
Really?
Yeah. Told me not to go anywhere, not to do anything. And I was like, okay, no problem. He was like, no, I'm going to take care of you. I've been taking care of you all this time. You have everything. I give you everything. So why should you work? My woman shouldn't work. I'm like, okay. Not really that if a man doesn't want you to work, then they're a narcissist. It comes to a certain level when they don't want you to leave the house. They just want you to be with them all the time. They don't want you to do anything. They don't want you to have a life. They want your life to revolve around them. Yeah, shouldn't do anything. So that was the first sign. He told me not to do anything, and I agreed. I'm like, "You're giving me money. I have everything, so why not?"
But of
Yeah.
course.
So my sister left that issue past, but he would still wake up in the middle of the night, pick my phone, check what I'm doing with my phone, trying to check. And it reached an extent where he told me to get off all social media apps, except WhatsApp. Facebook, he deactivated my accounts. TikTok, everywhere. Instagram, I deactivated all my accounts. Why? Because he doesn't want other men to see me.
See your beauty.
According to him, he's like, I'm his, and I'm not supposed to advertise myself out there. According to him, that's his term. I was advertising myself out there. So another side of a narcissist, they don't want you to be seen. They own you. They feel like they own you. You are not partners. They feel they own you. You see. So he made me, deactivate all the accounts. Everything was going well, but I just got exhausted.
So, but like during that phase, like, that phase of like you backing off from social media and all that, did you at some point feel like, okay, this is getting out of hand, or maybe you were just going with the flow? You were like,
No,
okay,
no,
it's
no, no.
love.
I did react. I really felt bad. There's this one friend of his, he's a pastor. I'll name him. He used to come and counsel us most of the times. So when he did that, I actually called a meeting to say, this is not right. I mean, he found me on social media and I've been faithful all along. Why would he want me not to be on social media? And then the friend will always take his side to say, I mean, do what your husband has said. If your husband is not okay with you being on social media, then you shouldn't be on social media. And I'll be like, what about me? What about my feelings? I mean, this is marriage. He found me on social media. Why should he make me stop certain things because we're married? If he was not okay with this, he would have told me before we got married. But not after we get married. Now he's telling me to adjust certain things. There's no way I'm gonna do all the adjusting and he shouldn't do anything. It should be halfway. It should adjust to certain things and I should adjust certain things as well. It shouldn't be one way. I shouldn't give up all my life for a man and his life should just be the way it was. Okay? If we're in a partnership, it should be halfway each. You give up certain things, I give up certain things too. But he's not willing to give up anything.
So like he equally had things that you wanted him to work on or change.
Yes,
But
yes.
then
He had health issues, diabetes to be specific. He used to vape a lot. So I would tell him to stop that. And he told me I found him doing that. So why should he give it up?
about a vape.
Yes. So my concern was his health, but he didn't want to put that into consideration. But then I should give up all my life because he's not okay with it.
I get.
So I thought that was unfair on my side. So I would call the guy and he would always pick his side. And whenever we fought, he would be the first to reach out to my family. Like he had my sister's numbers, he had my mom's numbers, he had my cousin's numbers.
So you mean like fought? You mean verbally?
Yeah, verbally.
Oh, but it never used to get physical, yeah?
Well, at the end, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll get there, right?
Yeah, we'll get
okay,
we'll
amazing.
get there. So with time, yeah, that was before my son joined us. When all that was happening, before my son joined us, and then so I went to pick my son from mom's house.
By then your son was what, 2?
He was 2, yeah.
I'm
So I
doing the
went
math, eh? I'm on track. I'm following. Okay.
Yeah. So I went to pick my son at mom's house and he started staying with him. So whenever I'm in my son's room, maybe trying to put him to sleep or I just want to spend some time with him, he would come there and actually get jealous that I'm spending more time with my son than him.
Oh man.
And I'm like, dude, this is my son. This is a boy. He's 2 years old. He needs more attention from me than you. Why would you get attention that I'm spending more time with my baby? He's like, I'm your husband.
In fact,
And he used to use that term to say, in your tradition, it says women are supposed to be submissive to their husbands. I'm like, you're getting this all wrong. Submission isn't by force.
Real.
Yeah. You have to be willing to submit for you to submit. You don't have to be forced to submit. No. And this is not submission. Submission is being your helper, trying to be there for you, trying to listen to you, and respecting you. That's submission. Unless I'm wrong. But for me, that's how I describe submission. Respect, being there for you, and helping you in certain issues. But not everything. You're bringing up the issue of submission. I'm like, why? So my son joined and he would get jealous and be like, why are you spending? And he would never spend time with my son. Not that I had a problem with it because he had a very caring father. But the fact that I was married to my husband, I feel like him spending time with my husband was important. Because I needed them to have that bond of father and son.
Yeah.
But he wasn't into that. He didn't really like him that much.
So how did that situation affect you as a woman?
It really affected me because the man that I love and was willing to spend the rest of my life with didn't feel anything for my son. It really affected me.
But is it something that you thought in the long run you're going to work with it? You're going to
No, I thought maybe
accept the situation?
Not really accepting, but I thought he was maybe gonna have some attachment at the end of the day. Maybe you would feel something for him once they grew to know each other. Because my son is also a very difficult boy. Like, he doesn't just accept anyone into his life. Him being young, but he's not that boy that would just know everybody to be his father. I mean, his father is his father. Anybody else? No. So I think that's where the problem began, yeah. So after getting my son, I got my brother as well. I was staying with them. So days went by, and the other problem we had in my marriage is that it's a very big issue. Not him just being a narcissist, but something also contributed to our breakup, which is issues that have to do with intimacy. Yeah, because of his health condition, he wasn't functioning well.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think there's just certain things that you, as a person, when you know that, okay, this side, this field, no winner. The least thing you can do is just humble yourself, love someone, just love them.
Well, I did, but
No, as in, like, I'm talking on this for the gents.
yeah,
yes.
exactly.
No, I'm telling the gents out there.
Good. So yeah, exactly. I mean, he had issues in those areas, but I still loved him, was faithful to him 100%.
So you guys never used to engage because of you'd be
wasn't the normal kind.
You'll be bored to death.
Well, it was a lifetime commitment. I made vows.
Damn.
So I can't go back to that. So that actually explained the reason why he was very nice to me in the beginning.
No.
Shower me with gifts, and I think that was his way of trying to make me stay and love him. So we had those issues, and I tried helping. I tried traditional roots. I would go to my mother's village.
No, how? I'm trying to understand. Okay, in short, I'm failing to understand because I can't understand this. So even na power for you, say feel bomba.
Yeah, they feel one.
I'm not there with him because I can't power that to no, yeah. No, we could have known by, if we knew earlier, we could have plugged you.
But still, I tried those same hard stuff. I tried it.
Everything, Congo dust.
Nothing.
That was a sickness.
I really, really tried. That's when insecurities kicked in.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me go anywhere. He was tracking my phone.
Yo.
He was tracking my car. So whenever I left the house, he would give me a video call. He would be on a call with me. If I'm going to a grocery store, he'd be on a call with me until I'm done shopping. Till I reach the gate, that's when he would hang up.
For real?
Yeah. Why? Because he feels wherever I am, I might be with somebody.
Ish.
So there are times where maybe the internet, we're in Zambia, the internet would, then there was severe load shedding.
Yeah.
So the internet would be a little bit, a little bit, not okay. He would maybe call me on a direct call, then hang up, or maybe we don't have good network. When I come home, it reached an extent where he would undress me and check me if I was with somebody.
Yo.
Yeah. And on top of that, he told me he put cameras all over the house for security reasons, but it was to spy on me. So even when I'm in the living room or I'm outside, he would actually zoom in into his phone, check what I'm doing on my phone, record my conversations if I'm on a phone call with maybe a sibling or a family member. He would actually record the conversation and translate it in English because he wouldn't understand the local language.
Yeah.
He would translate it in English and listen to my conversation.
So, like, how did it put an impact on your identity and your self-confidence?
Oh, it was bad. The fact that I felt he owned me, I lost my confidence. I was very sad. I don't remember the last time I slept sober in that house. I started smoking, I started drinking, stopped eating. It was bad. I had everything, but I was never at peace.
It's like you had everything, but you never had everything.
No, not at all. He controlled everything. My move, my next move. I would sleep and he would wake up at 4 and check my phone for no reason. Maybe we would be having a very good day. Maybe we would make up and, put everything behind us, talk, laugh. But Obushku, he would come and pick up my phone. Babok secham phone. Because I'm a light sleep. So now for my footsteps, but I send the phone bedside and he locks himself in the living room. He checks my phone. And then in the morning, maybe he would find something, maybe an old message from, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. And then he would want to pick up a file. Be like, why would you pick up my phone and try to look for faults? And then he's like, no, yesterday you were too happy. Why were you happy? Why were you laughing? I'm like, I was trying to have a good time with my husband. Isn't that what real people do? And he's like, no, it was too much. For you to be happy, then there's somebody else out there that's making you happy. So then I can't be happy with my husband. So it was that bad. That man was so manipulative. He was just he made me feel like everything was my fault. The fact that he would report me before I go to my family, that didn't give me the strength to have people to talk to, because everybody would be on my case. They'll be like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Are you gonna find a man like him? He loves you so much. He's doing this and that for you.
So
and then
was there a point where you thought to yourself to say, okay, this is my fault, like, okay, I messed up? You like a point where you started blaming yourself?
Yes, I blamed myself throughout that marriage. Why? Because if I knew the person long enough, I wouldn't have married him, because then
you would know what you're entering into.
What kind of a person I'm getting myself into, or what kind of a relationship I'm getting myself into. So I blamed myself for being so desperate in love, I would say, and just wanted to experiment. I think that was like trying to see how white people treat women.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was so excited and looking forward to him because I'd never been with a white man before him.
So how long was your marriage?
8 months.
Yo, 8 months.
Personally,
Well, it felt like 8 years.
Damn.
personally, I think the man loved you so much. He loved you so much in a way that he just didn't disclose his insecurities with you. So it is a point of whereby you understood his insecurity and you just didn't find the right way to communicate with him, because most men have got ego when it comes to things of performances, and the moment they identify that they cannot perform according to your expectation, they would think like every time you're out there, you are somebody else is
It's trying to catch up.
it's trying to catch up. So not that he was a narcissist as you have mentioned it, but I think you didn't make him feel safe around that issue. And
Well, I never gave him a reason to doubt me. At first
no,
of all,
it's a self, like, how can I say, it's a self pity that men normally feel about that issue. So it's a thing of whereby you have to reassure him every day to say this is fine, it's gonna work.
well, the thing is that we never did it before marriage. So it's kind of like he lied to me and he was trying to hide it.
You guys didn't before
No.
marriage.
Check. It's like it's like for a woman, it's very hard for a woman to come out and say, "Hey, check, we're gonna get married, but I can't give birth." You understand, right? Like it's kind of thing of whereby like you feel like you're gonna figure it out along the way, but then you have a hard time to figure it out, and then somebody else discovered that.
Well, but that's not a reason to make somebody's life a living hell. I mean, you have to treat me well then, since you are the one with the problem.
He did.
And he made me feel like I'm the one with the problem. It reached an extent where he put cameras in the house and would check me every time I came back home. Was that necessary?
No, it wasn't necessary.
But without giving him a reason why?
No, it's not necessary.
Because my location wasn't active?
No, you don't understand. Like, it's insecurity start from a very small grain of rice, then it keeps on growing like a boomerang, right? So it's a thing of whereby he thought you were cheating, and then he doesn't know you. This is your country. Probably you know your way in, your way out. So I believe he was just trying to find a way to feel insecure, to feel like he owns you.
Not really. I wasn't trying to find a way. He made me feel that way, and I never felt free in my house. I never did anything freely. I can't just wake up and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go this side. I have to ask for permission. Well, that's not a problem. Asking for permission isn't the problem. But he made me feel like he owned me. I can't do anything without his consent.
Personally, my point of view is, with my two senses, is that the man loved you. And he
well, I feel like he was obsessed. It was more of obsession than love.
And then he just wanted to have a sense of control over you, and probably he didn't know how to go about it.
He felt like he owned me. It was more like slavery. Just going to, like, on our front door, next to our front door, there was a swimming pool. There's sometimes where I just felt overwhelmed and I would want to go and cool off. He would be on a window watching me. If I'm on a call, he's gonna grab my phone and watch and ask me who I was talking to. I was at the swimming pool. Like, maybe I was talking to mom. He would check. He'd be like, why would you go to the swimming pool and talk to mom? Why can't you talk to mom in the house? I'm like, my phone rang while I was there. So I can't do that. And then now he would pick his phone and call my mom and complain to say, I'm now talking to boyfriends at the swimming pool. I don't want him to see.
It's like the things that happened in the last 3-4 months were just a result of what he felt in the first 2 months. Like, it was like bad was adding on bad, it was adding on bad, it was adding on bad, until it became worse. Probably that's why you couldn't take it. But
Well, I think the reason why it didn't work is because we didn't give each other time to get to know each other. I think that's very important. You know, courtship is very important. I knew him through social media. We'll talk every day, text. Trust means different. Knowing somebody in person and knowing somebody on media is completely different. So that's what I got. I thought I knew him because we were chatting for months.
But did you love him?
Yes.
Love conquers, or why did you give up?
I gave up because it got to a point where my son was being traumatized. He would see me argue with him, he'd see me hit me. So I did that so that my son wouldn't grow up thinking that's normal. And also I was just mentally exhausted.
Understood.
I never used to eat. I used to drink. I don't smoke. I used to smoke. It was so draining. I have videos of him, you know, taking like videos of me, like where he would record me using cameras, recording my conversations with my sister, translating them into English so that he understands what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm talking about him. Is it every time that I get my phone and call somebody, then I'm talking about him? What? Okay, why would he be so insecure? Then he has a problem. Why would he feel like every time I'm on a call, I'm talking about him? Then definitely he's doing something wrong. There's no way you know you're not doing anything wrong. I'm on a call and you're concerned to say, who is she talking to?
You're a jealous man, which is okay.
Jealous man, yes, but those are examples of a narcissist. That's what narcissists do. Yeah, they want praises. They want you to praise them. They want you to show sympathy. They want you to sympathize with them. They make you feel like you're the one at fault. I used to feel like I'm the problem. But once I got to realize I wasn't, he was. He was the one with problems. I was just the person that loved him and tried to make everything work.
So when did you finally say, I need to leave?
Well, that night, it was a little bit chaotic. What happened is that, so on our next apartment, there wasn't anybody. So my neighbor moved in. So me not having anyone to confide in, because I was afraid to talk to my family, because my family warned me. So I didn't want to go back to them and tell them to say, guys, this and that, I'm going through this. I was afraid they'll tell me, we told you so. So I was getting to that point where I was like, oh my God, who am I going to talk to? And then my new neighbor came in, moved in, and I started talking to her, telling her what I was going through. And she was a very nice lady. Very nice lady. She would give me advice. She would tell me, everything's going to be okay. Yeah, we used to get along. So on one night, my neighbor was having like a birthday thing for her sister. She invited us. We went there, went to her house, we had dinner. And then there came time to dance. My husband didn't even want us to go to neighbors or maybe do anything associated with neighbors. He didn't like anybody. Like he didn't like people. He just wanted the world to revolve around him and me. He didn't want to go out. He didn't want to have fun like the two of us. He just wanted us to be home all the time. And I want to see the world. I'm young. Yes, he was a little bit older than me, but still, that didn't give him a right to not let me do what I wanted to
Like
do.
how old?
He was...
Okay, like the gap.
The age gap was 20 years.
How old?
Damn.
It was
20 years gap age.
Gap age. Yeah.
Damn.
So...
And you know that we're actually birthday mates. Not like really, but like month birthday
You and I?
mates. Yes.
Oh, December?
Yes, like 9 days apart. I did my research. Wow.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
nice. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
carry on.
So He never used to like all those things. He's like an introvert like that. So I wanted me to be an
Okay, now I understand why he wouldn't like, fully function. Like it's understandable.
Yeah. So that
He had
night,
kids.
pardon?
He had kids.
Yeah, he had. Okay, actually, before me, he was married. Like I'm like his fourth wife. He's been married like 3 times, failed
Back
3 marriages. Yeah,
Back home, yeah.
yeah, 3 failed marriages, and I'm like his fourth marriage. And then to come to think of it, what would be a good guy with good qualities go through 3 failed marriages? Honestly.
Yeah, he must be.
So when he told me that, I knew it was a red flag, but him introducing himself to me and making me know him, I thought the other people were the problem. He was okay. And narcissists tend to do that. They paint themselves to be the good guy and the other people to be the bad guys. So he had 3 failed marriages, and all 3, those women messed up. He was the angel.
But of course.
Of course. That's why I felt for him. I was like, okay, let me see what this angel is. Yeah, so that night we danced, and then it was our turn, and then my neighbor told us to say, you guys, are you not gonna dance together? And then he's like, no, I'm not comfortable dancing with you in front of people. I brushed it off. I told my neighbor to say, no, my husband is not okay with me dancing. I was like, oh, okay. We left, we went home. The following night, we were not in good terms that week. Yeah, so I was sleeping in the other room. He was sleeping in the master bedroom. So when I did the laundry, I mistakenly took the blanket into his room. So when I went to grab it, he told me to say, no, you're not sleeping in that room. I'm like, oh, I've been sleeping there till you and I resolve this issue. I'm not gonna sleep on the same bed with you. I was like, no, you're not doing that. So we started fighting over the blanket, and he pushed me. So when he pushed me, my son saw me and he cried. When he cried, me seeing my son cry, that triggered everything. And I got up and we became physical. So I pushed him and he bruised his elbow because I pushed him on the TV stand. He bruised his elbow and he called the police on me. Yeah. So the police came, 2 police officers. They came, and when they came, one was like, you know what? I really got mad to an extent where I started breaking things, plates, cups,
You
whatever.
went psycho.
Yeah, I went psycho, and I almost killed him if he didn't lock himself in the bedroom.
You are willing to do that.
Yeah, I was. 'Cause
Die, mother.
I saw my son cry and tried to stop the fight. Like, he was like, stop hurting mommy, stop hurting mommy. He was crying. That really broke my heart. And I was like, okay, let me just go nuts. And then I locked myself in I locked my son in his bedroom and started breaking stuff. He called the police. The police came. And then that's when I believed that this guy is actually studying psychology. Because when I looked at the both of us, one actually told me that, let's go outside. I want to talk to you. I'm not going to arrest you now. Let's go outside. We went outside, and this man asked me what's going on. And I explained everything from the beginning. His response was, run. Run from this man. He's going to kill you. Because every time I did something, he would threaten to kill me. One. And he would tell me, I'm going to kill you and kill myself.
Yo.
Because there's no way I'm going to do everything for you and you decide to leave me. So that really made it hard for me to leave. Because he would threaten to kill me. And then I wouldn't want to die. I have a child. Why should I die for a man? Why should a man kill me? And he really meant it. When he's threatening to kill me, he meant it. And I would feel it. So I lived in that marriage because of fear. I was afraid to leave because I was threatened to be killed. So that's when this man was like, you know what? We'll pretend to arrest you. We'll take it to the police station, but call your mom to come pick you. Or when your mom comes, we can drop it to your mom's house so that you are safe. Otherwise, there's no reason for arrest because, I mean, you're injured is injured, so it's equal. We can arrest you both. I mean, so let's just get you. We take it to the police station and then we take it to your mom's. I was like, okay. And then what they did, we didn't even reach the police station. We were like, you know what, let's just take it to your mother's house. And then it took me. I just grabbed my son's bags and we left. So the following day, I was like, can I come and pick up my clothes? This man burnt everything I owned. This man burnt everything I owned. Why? Because he's the one that bought everything for me. So there's no way I'm gonna go out there, look all nice in the clothes he bought me for another man. That's what he told me. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. And the things he bought, they were very, very valuable items. Handbags, clothes, wigs, everything I owned. He burnt them. I was like, you know what? It's fine. I can start from scratch. Now the healing process. Reality kicked in. My son was going at a very expensive private school. He tampered with my savings.
So like, was he the one paying for your son, or it was like you?
Yes. No, he would give me the money and I would pay.
okay.
Yeah. Sometimes save, but he got everything, including my savings. So now at 0.00 kwacha. Taking my son at a very, very expensive school. They were at their midterm break. And then the midterm break, yeah. Then my son is like, Mommy, I want to go to school.
Ish.
I cried. I remember that day I cried. I didn't even know what to do. Reality kicked in and I really wanted to go back. He wanted me back, but he wanted me to apologize. The fact that she told me that I'm gonna come back and kiss his feet, you know the pride I have. There's no I'm gonna come back to you and kiss your feet for what? No.
There are even conditions to that.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be like, you're gonna come back and kiss my feet and tell me you're sorry and you're gonna treat me like a king. Treat you like a king when I know you're the one that's wrong. Okay, with my pride, I was like, there's no I'm going back there. Yes, there's money. But I lost myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I was a drunkard. I started smoking. I lost weight. I looked like like I was so tiny. I'm gonna show you a picture. I was so tiny. Where people were like, something is wrong. But I was looking nice, but very, very tiny. So my family then came in. So I have a cousin by the name Lauren. He's a counselor. He really helped me. He counseled me. I attempted suicide. Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did, because it was just too much. It was just that thing where you're like, I can't take this anymore.
So is it something that you felt like maybe society will like look down on you? They will judge you?
Yes, they judged me. Close family members, no. But you know those extended family members, those are the people I helped. I'm one type of a person, I'm gonna extend my hand to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Even a stranger, I'm gonna give them.
Yeah.
So those same people I helped, they're like, not nature. You know the embarrassment. Like I left everything, not even if you're I'm not if you're imagine how song. So those words used to really hurt my feelings. I was like, then why am I leaving? I'm like, now no savings, no nothing, no clothes, nothing. I don't know, but what am I leaving for? But I just die. My mom will take care of my son. But God came through and my cousin helped me, counseled me. One took me in. I stayed with her for a very long time. Lauren, she helped me, counseled me, reminded me of who I was and how much I meant to them. That kept me going. My mom was there, of course, every day, all the time. Yeah, but after I explained the main reason, one day she told me, but you know what? If it was me, I can manage it. But yeah, she understood. She was like, you know what? You're not me. You are you. So I respect the fact that you left. So
So what did working on yourself look like to you?
working on myself, um, working on myself began when I learned to love myself, cause I forgot who I was. I'm that type of a person that puts others before me. But I felt like that I'm not gonna heal because those people are the same people that are hurting my feelings. They're calling me names, they're criticizing, they're blaming me for everything. If I focus on them, I'm not gonna heal. So I started focusing on myself, my feelings. I took time to understand my feelings, ask myself questions. What do I want to do next? Or what does the future look like? Where can I start from? How can I help my child? Because I have a child, I have a responsibility. I have to get back on track. How do I do that? I started going to church. I started fasting. I started attending the same therapy sessions with my cousin. He used to counsel me, and I engaged myself in a lot of conversations. I would have people come over, talk about the same things, hear both sides. Some people were judging me, some people were on my side, some people, that helped me heal. Knowing the fact that I didn't make the wrong decision also helped me.
So you guys finalized the divorce?
We're still working on it right now
Okay.
because we're giving 2 years separation.
Oh.
But
But
he's
is it
moved on, and I've moved on as well. So we're working on it now.
no, okay. So is it something that, like, regardless, him moving on, you moving on, you've moved on, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So is it something that like, you hear certain updates about him? Like, do you have a clue how he's doing right now?
No, we blocked each other everywhere. I actually know from him from our ex gardener. Yeah, he's still working there. My ex gardener. He's still working there. So I would call him to see what he's doing, if he's okay, and whatever. I mean, he's got health issues. If anything happens to him, I'm the first person they're gonna contact. So I just reach out to him to find out how he's doing and how everything else is going. Yeah.
Right. So who's gracious today?
Well, today I'm just a normal person that managed to that managed to find themselves. After all this, I managed to find who I was, and I've loved myself, and I'm happy I'm happy to share my story because most of the women after I posted that on TikTok, they've been reaching out to me. And I'm happy to see that I've managed to save some marriages and also make some people that are going through extreme issues in their marriages leave.
Real.
Yeah. So I'm happy I lended an extra hand to those people, and I'm so grateful for them to reaching out to me and sharing their stories to a total stranger. I'm very, very grateful. So Gracious is just an ordinary person that's ready to hear your story.
Real.
Yeah.
And what would you say to someone who's currently going through the situation that you went through?
Just add on to the question that Kunda's asked is, you see, in Zambia, I've got this kind of thing whereby, wakwachira kumuzongo, like, what is it that you could tell your younger self to look for if you have the same opportunity shot to you again, like right now, with this knowledge that you have, but in your younger self, how would you prevent it, and how would you clarify the notion to say when you get married to a Mzungu, your life is set. It's all luxurious. You know the story. I'm sure you heard them as well. Yeah.
I think what I would tell my younger self is that Ebzungu is just a normal person. He's just a human being with just a different skin.
Yeah, with the small
with just a different skin. He's just like any other person out there. Yes, maybe Americans, because of their currency, their money is a little bit, stronger than ours. But still, that doesn't make them perfect or more, more
More
beautiful
superior.
or more superior than our men here. What I would say is that getting married is it's a long-term commitment, and I would tell my younger self to relax, chill, get to know the person before I make that decision. It's a very, very long-term commitment. You really need to know what you're getting yourself into. For me, I feel like I rushed and I regret.
So, and then a follow-up question is, do you think marrying somebody with the same culture, value, like when I'm sonda, when I chanda,
And
I feel like marrying somebody,
and
marrying somebody,
and that's a question that I really wanted to, like, I had reserved this question at the end, but then on what Mr. Gobas asked, let me also try to, like, fuse in my question as well so that you can answer everything at once. Suffice to say, it was the other way around. It was you who's in a different setup or different culture setup. Like, would you settle with a partner who's totally different in terms of, like, tradition, language barrier?
Oh, yeah, yes, I would. I would settle with somebody like that after knowing them to a point where I'm comfortable. The reason why I went through what I went through is because I didn't know my partner and I didn't understand his culture. Yes. So me, if I gave it time and understood his culture and where he came from and all his values and everything else, if I decided to marry him, then I would understand who he is, and I would have still been married by now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think for me to answer that question, because it's a question that I usually ask myself, like, would I marry someone from a different country or different region or what? For me, I wouldn't. Okay, I would prefer in that in, like, your scenario where, like, it's just English is widely spoken, yeah. So I feel like, okay, I can do with that. But then comes in where, like, if it was even him, like, if he had another language, whereby you guys have, like, a misunderstanding, and then that he's upset, he's angry, and then maybe he's talking to his, like, relatives, and then he's, like, using his language, and then they're like, what the hell are they talking about?
That's how he felt.
So exactly. So I feel like, apart from that, it's something that you have to, like, fully engage in to say, I'm doing this thing, like, this long-term commitment, regardless of whatever, because I mean, you're married.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, at some point you will argue, and then after arguing, this one will go and talk to their relatives, but then you're standing there, you don't know if they're siding, like, so I feel like it's a whole lot, and it's something that people that are entering in this phase of life should also consider.
But love also doesn't have a barrier. I mean, you don't have limits.
Yeah, real.
I mean, if you love somebody, even you might not know who you fall in love with. I mean, you can just fall in love with a Russian that doesn't even understand English. Love is like that. But it also takes time to understand the person. But once you make the decision to say, okay, this person I really love and I want to spend the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, anything else, you can make it work.
Real. Like, for me, I'm even learning Chinese because of love.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ni hao ma. Shay 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 shay.
Ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao ma. So, have a few questions, closing questions.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But then, okay, before I ask the question, let me just ask this question. So for someone trying to rebuild themselves, where should they start?
Well, they should start from identifying who they are first, asking themselves the question where who are they? I mean, before before being in that situation, of course, maybe their life women once we decide to be in a relationship or be in a marriage, we tend to give up a lot. We give up our lives and we focus on our partner's lives or the people that are involved in us. We just forget about us, what we love. If you have kids, your focus is now on kids, it's now on your husband. Does my husband love? What does my child love? You forget yourself. So when you're in that situation where you want to rebuild yourself, first ask yourself a question to say, who are you? What do you love to do? Oh, I love to go out. Go out. Oh, I love bungee jumping. Go and do bungee jumping. Oh, I love exploring. Explore. Do what you love. Oh, I love singing. Sing. You love church. Go to church. Pray. Do all those things that you love. Like that, then you began to identify who you are and love yourself. And at the end of the day, that will be history.
So do you still have your salon with you?
Oh, no.
Do you still have your car?
No. He took everything.
Yo.
So we're still waiting for court, and maybe they'll try to divide our, the properties or whatever, which I'm not looking forward to. But if it happens, then
Be
thank
it.
God, yeah.
Mm.
But
So
if not, then
we should call the anonymous guy Caesar, yeah? Because we're giving back what belongs to
well,
Caesar.
okay, those things belong to him. He gave them to me, but I'm not that type of a person that's gonna hold on to something I was given to.
Yeah,
I love to work for my own stuff. So if
So-
it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
So the very fact that he told you to stop work, then after this whole thing happened, you had to start from scratch.
Yeah, I had to start from scratch. Right now I'm still rebuilding. I'm not there yet. I'm still.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is finish the sentence.
Okay.
So the first question is, love should never.
So with one word,
Yeah.
love should never end.
Wow. So meaning it's love for you. It's not ending, right?
No,
It
no,
hasn't
no.
ended, right?
I am looking forward to love. I'm still gonna move on. I'm a lover girl. I'm looking forward to getting into another relationship,
So
getting
like
married.
right now, are you in a relationship or
No,
not?
no, no, I'm single.
Okay. You said your son is 4, right?
Yeah, 5 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We end there. So second question is, I deserve
I deserve peace.
peace. Okay. Healing
Healing.
feels like
Mm. Like like a valley filled with flowers.
so smooth,
Smooth, peaceful.
peaceful, luxury,
Yeah.
amazing. Okay. Fourth question is, the woman I'm becoming is.
Oh, strong and powerful.
So it's sad. So it's sad.
So
To my
sad.
clock it.
Clock it.
Then lastly, God taught me that.
God taught me that even if nobody out there doesn't love me, he loves me.
Real.
He loves me. He told me that he loves me more than anybody else out there.
So do you feel like if do you feel your next relationship you'll be able to work on everything that you didn't work on?
Yeah, that's why they say a third relationship is a blessing because it's an experience. So we learn through experience.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like my third marriage is a blessing. I learned something from it, and I'm glad that I'm one of those people that are educating my fellow women out there,
Yeah,
telling
real.
them what not and what to do and what to expect. I mean, I feel like getting married to a white man is an achievement. But in my case, it wasn't. So I want them to know. Let's say I went to America.
Yeah, it could have been
Yeah.
wow.
Let's say I went to America and I was in a foreign land with him. What would have happened? Maybe I would have died. Maybe I wouldn't have even come back.
Yeah.
But God made it possible that he brought the man here and I learned something.
Okay.
Mm.
It's been quite a journey, yeah? But we thank God for your courage, So you can look into your camera and then just, give out some last words to the people watching.
Okay. My name is Gracious and that's my truth. If you want to know more about if you're going through the same thing that I went through, feel free to contact me on my TikTok, which is Gracious, my Facebook, which is Gracious Makungo, and I'll be there for you to encourage you and to go through everything that you're going through. Just know you are very beautiful. You deserve more, and trust me, there is more out there. Yeah. Peace.
So, are you doing any businesses or anything? So if
At
you're
the moment,
doing-
I'm not doing any business. I'm working for a very small company. They didn't pay me to advertise
Oh,
them.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm doing okay for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's been an amazing episode. I like the fact that you made it very easy for me. This is the longest I've ever talked on a podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can barely breathe right now. But, you made it easy for me. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm even wondering in the first place why you said like, oh no, I'm feeling some type of way, but you did great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you did great.
Thank you.
So we thank you for your courage, your strength, your pull through. And we hope to the viewers that are watching, please let's learn something. And if this episode touched you, don't just hold it to yourself. Share it. Let's spread the love. Let's spread the awareness. This has been Tangled Roots. We're shooting from Best Western as usual. Yeah, Mr. Gobes, anything?
No, thanks for coming, Gracious.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
It was a great story.
Thank you.
It's just that I'm happy you clarified the notion behind marrying a white person is a good thing. I know marrying different cultures is not something that is easy, but I believe love conquers all, and I wish you for the very best.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, one last question. How do you imagine your next relationship to look like? Your next marriage?
Well, first of all, I want it with the Zambian.
Come back to our culture, I
want to go back to Zambia, yeah.
I want to go back to the roots.
Yes,
Back
I'm
home.
coming back to my roots.
No, it's good to have your number, yeah? We can pick it up from there. We can see how it,
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I want to go back to Zambia, of course. And I think it's easier dating somebody that understands, like you're on the same level of IQ, you understand each other, the same culture. It's easy, like it just flows.
The jokes are easier.
The jokes are easy. You understand the same jokes,
The sarcasm and all that,
sarcasm, yeah. With him, the jokes were different. I mean, things he would find funny, I wouldn't. So I think I'm looking forward to just having a very good relationship with somebody that understands me and I understand as well. Yes, somebody on my same like somebody on that we share the same level with, yeah.
And does age really matter?
For now, yeah. Now it does. Now it does. I want somebody that's at least two years older than me, but below 10 years.
Below 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
10 years and below.
You
Yeah.
might find love on this platform,
A lot. A lot. Just be geared, Be prepared, because mandems out there will come out for you, yeah? So it's been an amazing episode. Remember, if you're watching us for the very first time, please support the family. And remember that we are up for sponsorship. So bring your brands, bring your companies, your businesses to this platform. Yeah. Apart from that, please remember that healing takes time, but the step has to be done.
Yeah.
It is possible to heal. So whatever you're going through, please just be strong. It's really sad that experiencing this, the suicide rates are like really going up high.
Oh yeah, that's why I understand the people that try to commit suicide because of relationships. I have lived it and I understand and I don't judge at all. But we can still prevent it. Yeah, I did say that. That was very bad. Well, I understand her, but it was something that we could all prevent if we spread the word out there.
Yeah.
Love yourself. Your life doesn't revolve around the person. You are your own person. You are enough. If somebody hurts you, well, it's a way of learning. The people hurt us to learn something, not because we are allowed to end our lives or whatever. No, it's okay for you to be hurt. Then you learn to be strong. Then you get encouraged. Then you grow. If you've never been hurt, the day you get hurt, you die.
Real.
Yeah.
Word up. Drop mic. So thank you very much, guys, for staying with us till the very end. We love you. Stay strong, stay healing, and stay blessed. So from me, the team, and the amazing Gracious, gracias. Thank you very much.
Peace.